Hello and welcome to Last Resort, your first and last resort for snowboard news. My name is Stan and I am a snowboard journalist, according to Transworld, so we're running with it. So much has happened in the year since I've left. Let's clear one thing up first. Angry snowboarder. Okay, I left the scene for a while. You tried to keep my seat warm. The seat is colder. It would of course be impossible to talk about everything that's happened over the last year. So I'm just gonna take a quick second to talk about some of my favorites. Choice nugs. The overall disappointment with fourth phase, I do enjoy. I heard some people actually say they wanted him to reinvent snowboarding like he did with That's It, That's All. That's like not what happened. They just used Nat Geo cameras and people weren't that sick of corks yet. Transworld Awards of course did happen again, and there seemed to be no mention of this guy, the craziest guy in the world. Tell you what, if this guy was in fourth phase, no one would be complaining. I don't know if any of you saw Island Born, but critics are saying it was amazing. Mostly critics being me, because I'm in it. Drones and snowboarding. Has it gone too far? Yes. Shaun White stated in an article with NBC that he was excited about his new partnership with Half Pops.
This one is called Brooklyn Dill Pickle, guys.
I keep calling it half pipe, so if it's a half pop, you can eat on a half pipe.
Respect to Haldor and Sage for having the second most radical thing to appear on network US television. Because unless, of course, you've been living under a rock, you would know that Donald Trump is now the... Of course, if you've been living under Iraq, you would definitely know that Donald Trump is the president of the United States. Saudi Arabia, you guys are still allowed here. For now. Probably a good time to mention that climate change is real and affects snowboarders very much.
Climate change is not real. I love snowboarding. I don't know what you're talking about. Me and Shaun White hang out all of the time. We pay big money to Louis Vito, who does crazy gymnastic stunts as we try and knock him off furniture. It's a lot of fun. You wouldn't know because I'll never invite you because you're a loser. Why don't you bring back the old guy who did this show, who made that hilarious skit about how I'm making snowboarding great again by inventing the Trumple cork?
That was me, Donald. That was my show.
Ew, gross, boo then. That show sucks. It was an obvious bite of skate line. Everybody knows it. Gary Rogers knows it. Everyone says it. It was a sad attempt. You suck. Sad.
Okay, that was like the first kind of true thing I've ever heard Donald Trump say, so... And this has been Choice Nugs. Alright, so that was some old news. Out with the old, in with the new. First things first. Gil, son, you need to chill, son, okay? The soft edge marketing, stop. Light your factory on fire, start skiing, I don't know. Here's the thing about the X Games, okay? People, I think a lot of times are like, well, you know, it brings snowboarding into the home and introduces people to snowboarding. But does it? Because right after snowboarding, this is on. What really is the difference in people's relatability to this and this?
Backside quadruple cork? Are you kidding me?
Pat Bridges with the DABslide. Absolutely insane. Remarkable, really. The DABslide, of course, sounds very close to the DADslide. Pat Bridges is more or less the dad of snowboarding. Also, dads are really the only people still doing the dab. DADslide, Pat Bridges. We love it. Keep it going. We love it. The Yagoons have reached their legal age. They can now fully be exploited. Don't let it happen. Did not disappoint. Obviously, did not disappoint. I don't know why every time it's heat. It just is.
I am Yuri Podlachikov, and this is just the beginning.
What is the beginning of what, iPod? Arthur Longo, side hits you for it. You got me fucked up with this. This is the single best representation of the side hit culture ever to be released on video. Make Friends or Die is not dead, of course. They're just back to remind you that you will never be good enough to be their friend. You can't always be this guy. Crunch Time, crab grab movie, love crab grab. Great little movie. Gus, that back three straight into that tree was no joke. Russia's relationship with snowboarding is spinning out of control.
Your breath. Oh my, why?
Dennis Bonus, check your man. Just find this guy, bring him to bear with you. I don't, just do what you gotta do. This guy's freaking me out. He's stressing everybody out.
I just can't get into this guy's head and understand why he tried that.
Let's North Face it. Blavelt's gonna fit right in there. You got Cole Maven to round out the little, they don't really have a street. I'm in the street. Hottest company to ride for in 2016 and 17 goes to GoFundMe. Take it easy. It was a funny joke. Let's move on.
Climate change is not real.
And here we are. The show is done. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next month. This is Last Resort. I am Stan. Climate change is not real.